Hi everybody, today is Thursday, November 15th, and so it's time for your Thursday Thought. I wanted to run through a quick scenario to kind of put some numbers behind the whole rent versus buy scenario. You hear that a lot. It's better to own than to rent, and I just want to put some numbers behind that. So if you're renting, we know that you're giving money to your landlord and or your apartment complex, and they're putting it into their coffers or their bank account, and you don't really have too much to show for it at the end of that year other than like kind of pain-free, easy living where you don't have to worry about too much like a homeowner does. But I don't know what the average rental rate is here in Colorado Springs, but let's just say that it's $1,000 a month, and so that's $12,000 a month that you are paying to your landlord or apartment complex. Now, that one's pretty easy. It's a pretty easy number to get to. This next one, this interest rate, is kind of a little more complicated, but right now we are seeing interest rates go up, and that seems to be the industry's opinion. The Fed has come out and said they're going to continue to raise interest rates, and so ultimately, I want to talk to you about interest rate and how it affects you as a buyer. Really, it affects your purchasing power. And so before I did this video, I did a few calculations on a little handy-dandy calculator that I have. And basically, if you wanted your payments to be around $1,500 per month, and you had 10% to put down on a home, and your interest rate was 4.75, and you factored in insurance, then your purchasing power is just below $232,000. And now take the same scenario and put it at a 5.25% interest rate, basically increasing half a point. Your purchasing power goes to just above $220,000, and so it takes away about $11,500. And for the sake of this scenario, we're just going to say $11,000. I was homeschooled after all, and I need easy math. So we're going to say $11,000 if you were to wait to purchase a home and interest rates were to go up a half a point. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what interest rates are going to do, but this just gives you an example of the purchase power that you lose. And then the last one I want to talk to you about is appreciation. And appreciation, I went back through the PPAR stats. And in October of 2017, a single family or patio home, the average sales price was $317,000. Now in October of 2018, $345,000 was the average selling price, about a 9% increase, which is a pretty substantial increase or a pretty substantial appreciation. Now, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what the future is going to hold. I can't tell you that your home is going to appreciate 9%, but let's be conservative and cut that number in half. Let's just say it goes up 4.5% over the next 12 months. That's still $14,000 in equity and or appreciation that you would experience. So again, looking at this, pretty easy math here, $37,000 in essential gain to you as a buyer buying now versus waiting or renting for another year or allowing those interest rates to creep up or missing out on the appreciation that you could experience as a homeowner. So again, there's a lot more to this. Your rental rate versus your mortgage payment, you'll be paying it either way. So I realize that you're not going to save all $12,000 of that. It's going to go to your interest rate, but your appreciation more than makes up for it. So obviously there's some purple elephants here that we have to deal with, but if you want to sit down and run some scenarios, what it would look like for you to purchase a home, we can get very specific, very granular into the areas that you're looking, and we can see what type of appreciation you might be able to expect. And we can also kind of talk about loans and interest rates and what you might qualify for. So if you want to begin that process, please reach out to me, give me a call, send me an email, and look forward to helping you through a home purchasing scenario. Thanks, guys.